Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Just in front of you is the Sheikh Taimur academic block, and today I'm going to share with you two lunch programs in the Department of Archaeology, Tourism and Hospitality. The legendary teachers who have been retired over the years are specially invited to give them respect, honor, because they were the professors who groomed this department, flourished it, and have given international recognition because of their great contribution which they made during their long services. Many historical excavations, exploration, discoveries have been made over the year when it was established over way back in 1962 by the then Vice Chancellor Chaudhry Muhammad Ali, who made a request to Professor Ahmad Asandani, and he duly acknowledged. To share with you this wonderful gathering, some of the pioneers of this archaeology department, which has its own distinction among the archaeology department inside the country as well outside the country, because some very specialized subjects are taught over here, like paleography, epigraphy, in which Kharoshti, Brahmi, Sharda, Gupta are being practiced. Numismatics, the pre-Muslim coinage and the Muslim coinage of the subcontinent. Indian art and architecture, that is Gandhara civilization, and those Indian schools of Buddhist art and architecture. Muslim architecture, Islamic calligraphy and paintings, and field archaeology and museology, ancient India, field archaeology and museology, proto-history, prehistory, and ancient civilizations. So these are some of the specific subjects, and we have expert of each subject. Dear to tell you that this particular lunch, which was organized by Professor Dr. Ibrahim Shah, long awaited, since long we were waiting, and one way or the other, due to the prevailing circumstances, it could not be possible anyhow. And just one day before the retirement of Ibrahim Shah, Professor Dr. Ibrahim Shah, he arranged it, and today, on the very second day, in the honor of Professor Dr. Ibrahim Shah and his successful career not ended, he is retired, but retired, and research cannot research is a kind of habit, or the professors generally become habitual to do research, because for 34, 36, 37, 38 years, when you are doing something, that is becoming part of our nature. So Professor Dr. Abdurrahman, he is sitting here just at the right corner. Ehsan Ali in the center, Professor Dr. Ehsan Ali. Next to him is Professor Dr. Naseem Khan, Dr. Gullahim Khan, Professor Dr. Zakirullah Jan. To tell you, Professor Dr. Abdurrahman, who is just in front of you on the chair, has done his PhD from Canberra, Australia, under the supervision of L.K. Basham, who has written one of the great book, that is the Wonder That Was India. And Dr. Rahman's just right there, just in front of you. His PhD topic, which was later on published, the last two dynasty of Shahiyas, and many worth mentioning excavations were conducted. Most of the sculptures, other artifacts came under his supervision, and some of them as well under the supervision of Professor Ahmad Asandani. Professor Dr. Abdurrahman, my mentor, and I learned a lot from him during the excavation, exploration, as well inside the lecture room, as well sitting alongside him in his office. Professor Dr. Farooq Swati, just in front of you, between Dr. Ibrahim Shah and Dr. Rahman Saab, has done his PhD from Cambridge, and one of the high-ranked scholar in the field of Gandharan art. His new theories of sub-schools in Gandharan sculpture is one of the significant achievements. Professor Dr. Ehsan Ali, who has also done his PhD from Cambridge in the settlement patron, remained Director of Archaeology and Museum, Government of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Vice Chancellor of Hazara University, as well Wali Khan University, Mardan. Professor Dr. Naseem Khan, who has done his PhD from Sorbonne University, France, and in the rock inscription and rock carving, and served the department as an expert of paleographist and epigraphist. A lot of books on the Gandharan sculptures and coinage, and many articles. A great researcher. Just in front of you, Professor Dr. Gullahim Khan, one of the famous numismatician, and this is his field, a fellow of Cambridge University and the British Museum regular visitor. Many new eras have been discovered by him. Professor Dr. Ibrahim Shah, who has done his PhD in the Hindu iconography, and Professor Dr. Zakirullah Jan, who has done his PhD in the Bronze Age archaeology, upcoming young energetic scholar of his field, and a good administrator as well. Dr. Nidaullah Sehrai, expert of Gandhara art. Dr. Zubaida Yusuf, she has done her PhD on the Gandharan dresses, clothing, and now we are at the end of this lovely gathering and a group photo. Thank you. Long live archaeology. Our teachers, a lovely